YouTube video, and action! This thing doesn't move down, but let's pretend it did. Jen, welcome back to my channel. If you're coming back to my channel, as you guys can tell from the title and the thumbnail of this video, today I am going to be filming a video on how to stay organized. So if you're very unorganized, you may want to sit tight, grab some popcorn, and take some notes. And if you are organized, maybe I can help you be even more organized. I am so excited to be working with Woah for this video, and if you guys don't know, Woah is a school supplies company, which I don't really know how you guys wouldn't know unless you don't live in the States, but Woah is pretty popular. They're pretty out there. They're pretty bougie, they're pretty cool, and they're pretty hip. One thing I really like about Woah is that for everything you buy, they give one to a classroom in need. I really appreciate that you give back to the community, Woah. It's very good. Always give back when you can, you know? I figure I will show you guys what I got from Woah, and then I will continue with the tips and kind of incorporate these supplies into the video a little bit. Thank you so much, Woah, for sending me these supplies. They are honestly so cute and even cuter in person if that's possible. So yeah, the first thing I got is this little work it journal. It's so cute. It's a little aqua color. I'm going to be using this for my YouTube videos and maybe bringing it around school, seeing if I need to use it in school at some point. And then I just got this cute little notebook. This is more of a notebook, like a spiral notebook. And it's got a donut on it, of course. It's got some cute little sweets. And it's got this cute little Woah pouch that you can unzip and you could store stuff in there. One thing I noticed too is that the insides of these look like this. You can kind of color these, which I think is kind of fun. And then I just have this notebook, which I have already started using. I kind of planned out this video in it. And then I think my favorite thing that I got from Woah is this cute little pencil organizer. Then I just got some coral and gold skeezers. I got this really cute little ballpoint pen, and it's pink and gold, and it's got some little peace signs and stars, and it's a little cute little pen. And then last but not least, we have this cute little donut keychain. Alright, so the first kind of little category, I guess you'd say, category that I want to separate this video into is kind of more, not so much like grade organization, but more routine-based organization. So my first tip is to organize your clothes for the week ahead of time. So I kind of separate a little section in my closet, and I put a shirt and I put some pants for each day of the week. And I actually just did that yesterday, so deciding what you want to wear ahead of time can save you so much time in the morning when you're getting ready for school. So I highly, highly recommend that. In order to stay organized in your kind of daily life, I do recommend making your bed. Most of us are like, oh, why should I even do that? I just made my bed for this video. Otherwise, it was not made, and I will admit to that, okay? I am not perfect. But yeah, I recommend making your bed because when you make your bed, you're less likely to go in your bed and just lay down and watch Netflix or go on your phone, you know? You're more likely to get things done and you're in a better mindset. Making your bed just makes your whole room look a lot neater. And you need a neat room in order to study. Okay? Okay. Another thing I really recommend with kind of like packing before, I recommend packing your school bag before you go to school, like the night before. I guarantee a lot of you do this, but if you don't, get to it. You know, it would be very difficult to pack up your bag in the morning. I know I certainly do not have time for that. Decluttering can free your mindset or clear your mindset. I don't really know. I'm not really good with words all the time. Get your distractions out of the way. Declutter. Make sure you have a lot of room to work with. And from there, you can just focus on what you're doing and you don't have a bunch of distractions. Biggest tips I think of this whole entire video is planning, and this is a little bit different from routine. Why do I keep talking with this pen? I think it's just really cute, so I'm always like this. Use a planner and write down all of your homework, and if you don't have a planner, honestly just writing things down in a cute notebook, it works too. So you could just write down your homework, make sure you got the homework done, make sure you know when the quizzes are, make sure you know when the club meetings are and the tests are, the fun events you got going on like homecoming and maybe some proms up in here. One very obvious thing is taking notes every day. Well, not every day. I mean, like when you have to take notes in class, take notes, or even if you don't have to take notes and you want more clarification on things, take notes. It's always fun to use a little pen and a cute notebook and be like, ooh, I got my notes. If you really have a lot of time, honestly, take notes. You know, it might be really quick, so you might have to write like sloppy and it might not be very organizado, but you can always go back later after school and change your notes, like rewrite them and like make them organized. Another thing that is very, very helpful is having a study plan. For example, if you have a Spanish class, if you have vocab, make flashcards. If you have a math test coming up, it could be very helpful to ask for another worksheet that you already did or to print one off online, and you could kind of go through the problems, make sure you know how to do them. That's kind of what I did with biology the other day. Because if you don't have a study plan, you're probably going to end up having your book out and you're going to be on your phone, and you're not really going to study. You're going to study, but really you're going to be watching Netflix. So another big thing I think is making a to-do list of everything you have to do. That way you can kind of check everything off, like I'm doing on my little video planning thing, and I'm just check them off. To-do list, check. One thing I think is very helpful is going over your class material the day after you learn it. Like every day, review what you learned in class. And that way if you have questions, you could go back the next day and ask the teacher. Also, with homework, why am I clapping? I really recommend setting a deadline before the deadline. Like if you have like a week to work on a project, make sure you have the project done like a couple days before, you know what I'm saying? So that you're not stressed out and you have it done, and if you have a lot of other homework, you can work on that. That's way easier said than done, I know. I get it if you want to procrastinate, but try not to. Try to set a deadline before the actual deadline. Because I'm trying to show my curly side, because Emma curled my hair a couple days ago for the Joe Bros concert. I want to make it last as long as I can because I don't do my hair. Anyways. So another thing, oh my god, here I go talking with the pen again. Okay. Another thing I strongly recommend is doing one task at a time. If you have math homework, for example, and you also have science, you have English, you know, don't try and do a little bit of each thing. It'll ultimately go way quicker if you do one thing at a time. Another thing with doing your homework, I recommend doing something that takes a very short amount of time, like a few minutes. I recommend doing that immediately. That way you kind of have that out of the way and you can focus all of your time onto your other task that is larger, and you don't have to think about doing the smaller tasks after, you know? Because the big task is going to take a lot of time and the smaller tasks aren't going to take much time. So you may think it should be the big task and the small task, but really the small task is I just see my future college student coming out right now. Hello, future college Jennifer. I think could be very helpful is breaking one big task into a bunch of smaller tasks. For example, if you have one big essay and you have a bunch of stuff to do, you have to write it, you know, you have to check the grammar, you gotta add the sources page, you know, you have all that kind of stuff. Separating that into little sections and checking that off as you go could make you feel like you're being more productive, and it also ensures that you have everything done that you need to have done. Another thing I think is very, very helpful is having a really good pencil case and organizing your pencils and your pens and everything like that. For example, I really recommend one of these UV pencil organizers. These are called pencil organizers. They're not called pencil pouches. They're organizers because they're very good at staying organized. And yeah, I just got this little pink peach little cheetah print, and it's kind of like satin. And yeah, first and foremost, there is this very cute little pouch on the front that I just put my scissors into. There's two compartments here. In the first one, I just have some markers, I have some pens, my cute little UV pen that I love so much. That's so cute, honestly, adorable. And then there's also a little mesh pocket here, which I just keep my glasses and some chapstick and some mints in. Then I just have, you know, pencils and highlighter and stuff in these two little mini compartments here. Final thing that I think is so essential, but at the same time I feel like it's really overlooked, and that is showing your personal style through your supplies. UB's created pillars are to be free, be vibrant, be fearless, and be expressive. I definitely feel like all of those things with these supplies, they're honestly so cute, and I'm really able to express my personal style with them. They're so colorful, which describes my personality. If you guys can tell from my room, I really like color, and that is a lot of what UB shows. Yet if you don't like color at the same time, they also have stuff that, you know, maybe black or maybe neutral colors. But personally, I like to express my fun, colorful self through my supplies, and I think it's great that UB really caters to that. And also this keychain from UB may not be so much of a school supply. It's very essential, honestly, at showing your personal style. You could put this donut keychain on your backpack and you could be walking around all hip and cool at school. Oh! UB's notebooks are honestly perfect for drawing and sketching and stuff like that, which I personally am not the greatest at. I'm not very good at drawing. I know how to work video stuff, but not so much drawing, you know? So I will not be doodling throughout this video. Alright guys, so that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you so much. Once again, thank you so much to UB for sending me these items. Honestly, the camera doesn't really do justice to how cute these supplies are. They are so fun and colorful and such great quality. I really recommend you guys go get them. I would not work with UB and I would not say that if I didn't truly mean it. And I don't really work with a lot of companies, so you know, you guys can really trust me on this one. UB is really a great company, and they also donate to people who need school supplies, which I really enjoy. Ow, my foot cramped up. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys in my next video. Bye!